We start the session.
You are asking me, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Sir, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. I'm
Okay,
ready.
thank you so much. So, a warm welcome and happy morning to all of you. First of all, my deepest salutation to Supreme Spirit and the founder president of Srimati Radha Devi Goenka College for Women, Ma Radha Devi ji Goenka, Honorable President Mr. Dilip Rajji Goenka sir, Honorable Principal Dr. Charu Shila Romale Madam, Honorable Vice Principal Dr. Ambadas Ji Pandey sir, and most important thing, the today's resource person, Honorable Dr. Anuj Kumar Goyal sir, all the faculty members, research scholars, and dear students. Once again, a warm welcome to our webinar on angel investment and venture capital funding opportunities for early stage entrepreneurs. I am Dr. Rupa Gupta, and I am delighted to be your host for today's insightful session. As we all know, securing the right funding at the right time can make a monumental difference in the trajectory of a startup. Today, we aim to demystify the world of angel investment and venture capital and provide you with a valuable insight and practical advice on how to attract and secure the funding your startup needs to thrive. And it's great pleasure for me to introduce today's resource person, Honorable Dr. Anuj Kumar Goyal sir. Respected sir is working as a professor of electronics and communication engineering in University Institute of Engineering, Chandigarh University, Punjab, India. He has 17 years teaching experience. He had completed his PhD in MEMS modeling from Maharshi Markandeshwar deemed to be university. He did MTech in microelectronics and VLSI design from Kurukshetra University, and currently respected sir is pursuing masters in educational leadership from Trinity Western University, British Columbia, Canada. Sir, heartiest congratulations for this opportunity. And sir has published 30 papers in reputed journals like Science, Scopus, Web of Science Index, etc., and 21 papers in conferences. He has been serving as an editorial board member of many international journals. He reviewed 30 plus research papers. He published 14 books as author or editor with titles Fingerprint Recognition Techniques, New Advances in Material Science and Engineering, and Emerging Trends in Engineering Research and Technology, etc. He had the membership of many professional bodies as ACM, IACSIT, IAENG, IASED, IEIECE. So, with this, it is my humble request to Dr. Anuj Kumar Goyal sir. Please share your knowledge, experience on angel investment. Thank you so much, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Rupa Gupta, ma'am, and all the organizers, respected director sir, principal sir, for giving me an opportunity to speak here on a webinar. So, first of all, I want to share my screen. Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, in between, whenever my voice is not audible or slides are not changing, so please let me
Yes,
know. And yeah, please allow me to off the video because, as I told you, I'm in my room, and maybe due network issue, maybe it will create some trouble.
Sure.
So yeah. So welcome you all again. Thanks everyone for inviting me here. So I will make it very simple for all the students, research scholars who are present here. So the topic which is given to me is angel investment (VC) funding opportunities for early stage entrepreneurs. So basically, here we are to discuss or share the knowledge about two funding schemes. One is the angel investment, and second is the venture capital. These are the two main schemes which are related to the funding opportunities for the startups or the to start any type of business. So before our discussion on the angel investment or the VC, first I want to share something with the what is the startup, what is the entrepreneurship, what is the business, because for that we are seeking the funding. Otherwise, there is no meaning of angel investment or the VC, because we are doing for some purpose. So, what is the purpose? Because we need the fund, we need the investment. If you have any idea in your startup, so how you can start. So, for that, you need the funds. So, that is the secondary thing. But first, uh, as you are student, if you want to do the bachelor's or master's, so first of all you have to take the admission. So that is why first you should know the what is entrepreneurship, what is the startup, for what you need the funding. Okay, so that I want to discuss first, and then one by one we will discuss what is the angel investment and what is the VC. So let's begin. Okay, so ma'am, so right now I am here in Canada to pursue the masters in leadership, and here my specialization is education because as I am a faculty, so here different specializations are here: business, IT, health, and education. So it's my field. So I have taken the educational leadership to study more about the how to get the different leadership roles in the education sector. So it's all about this. Okay, so it is a university, Trinity Western University. It's a highly reputed university in the Canada. It's a university with the A plus plus ranking from last 15 years. They are continuing their highest ranking in the Canada. So I will try to share something about it as well. Okay, so let's start our topic. So first of all, yeah, ma'am. Now slide is changed.
Yes, sir.
Are you
Yes,
able
yes,
to
sir.
see about entrepreneurship? Okay, fine. Thank you. So students, so first of all, as I told you, we are discussing the two investment schemes, two funding schemes. But for what? Because you have any novel idea with you want to start something, so that's why you are looking for the funding. Okay, so but before that, it should be clear to us what are different investment schemes which are related to business, which are related to startup, which are related to entrepreneurship. Okay, so within 10 to 15 minutes, first I will try to explain you about that. So whenever someone have a idea by which you can claim that yes, I know about this technology and I want to make this thing marketable, so you can make a startup for that particular technology. You can have your own startup. When you develop your startup to the business model, then you can become an entrepreneur, You need the then funding. Different business models are there, so you have to study about these business models to become an entrepreneur. Okay, so to become an entrepreneur, you should know about the startup. Okay, it is the well known quotation. A startup is an organization designed to innovate a new product or service under conditions of extreme uncertainty. Okay, so as I told you, if you have developed something very innovative, okay, and you want to make it marketable, so for that you can have your own startup. Okay, so for that organization, you should have the mission and vision with you. Okay, why you want to start this startup, and you have the set of policies strategies with you have the accounting finance operations, because whenever you have any idea, you make a patent or you make a copyright, you make a product, or you have a prototype with you. Okay, the alone it can't work. If you want to make a startup, so complete work you have to do. Okay, so these all are required, which are the requirement of a startup. And uh, one small notation is written here. Innovation, what is innovation? Whatever you have invented. For example, if you have invented a device which can measure your room temperature, okay, and it can control the temperature of your air conditioner, so maybe you have invented something. So when your invention is commercialized, means you, based on your invention, you make a product which is marketable, which is available in market, then it become the innovation. Okay, so innovation is invention, whatever you have invented, and you have to make it commercial. Then it is called the innovation, and then we have the name startup. So now you have the invention with you. Okay, you are able to make a commercial, you are able to make a product which other people will take from you. Okay, now you can go to a level of business. So what is the business? The single necessary and sufficient condition for a business is a paying customer. Okay, you made something with you invented something, you make a prototype as well. But when it is called a business, only when you have the customer and that customer will pay you for your service, for your product, then only it is called the business. The day someone pays you money for your product or service, you have a business. Okay, not the day before. Before that, you can't call it a business. Whenever someone pays you for your product or service or whatever thing you have created, then you can call it as a business. Okay, having a paying customer does not mean you have a sustainable business. Now another term is the sustainable business. To have a sustainable business, you need enough customers paying enough money within a reasonable amount of time. Okay, so once you have the innovation with you, you created the patent prototype of your product, then you make it marketable. Okay, then we can say yes, now it is a startup. And then you are creating the customers. With your customers you are getting some amount, you are getting some money, so we are calling it as a business. But when it is a sustainable business, when you have the enough amount of customers who are giving you enough amount of money, they are purchasing your enough amount of products, by which you are creating a cycle that you are making your new products, you have the, you hire the employees with you are making a firm, then we can say it is a sustainable business. Okay, so the next step is we you should know what are different type of entrepreneurship. So in small we called is as SME and IDE. SME is small and medium enterprise, and IDE is innovation driven enterprises. So the main is the IDE because now, as you know, it is the era of technology. Day by day, we are getting new innovations which comes in the market. The mobile phone which you are using maybe become old after 2 months because new products are launched every month and they have new features. It means new products are more innovative, more smart devices, more smart features are added day by day in every appliances or devices which we are using. So modern time is a time of technology updation. We should use technology in Okay, so these two terms are there: SME, that is the small and medium enterprise, and second is the IDE, innovation driven enterprise. So, based on five different categories, we differentiate them. Market for SME is local and regional because it's a small enterprise. You are making a small product which are used by a local community. Okay, for IDE it is regional and global because the innovation doesn't mean the boundaries. If you have some innovation with you which is used by mankind, which is used by society, so it will be spread very early. Okay, so innovation, invention means innovation plus commercialization. So not necessary in the SME, but it is a compulsion in ID because it completely based on the innovation. Jobs, maximum jobs, the tradable jobs are there in ID. External capital, yes. In SME, it is written no. Why? Because if you are working with the small scale industry, so you can have the small funds which you can easily get from the government schemes, or you have your own funds as well. But in IDE, if you talk about the innovation technology, it is very costly. You have to get the many things. You have to hire a lot of professionals, so lot of fund is required. So that is why we are discussing today angel investment and the VC. So external capital is very much required in the IDE. Growth is exponential definitely in ID. In SME it is linear. Why? Because you are making a product for local community, but in ID obviously the growth is exponential because when you are making something really innovative which is useful for the people, so many will purchase. Okay, so these are small graphs just to represent revenue and jobs with time. In SME these are linear. Okay, and after a time you have to change the product in SME as well, otherwise you will not be able to compete in the market. But for IDE, one under curve is there. Why it is there? Because first you have to do the investment. First you have to invest yourself. First you have to uh, expand something. After a time you will get the benefit. Okay, because proper research and development is required in the case of innovations, because it is a advanced technology. You have to do a lot of work. So for that initial phase is there, where you have to invest without any return. Okay, but then the return is exponential. Okay, it all depends on your innovation, how marketable is the product. Okay, so right now we come to know about the 3 4 terms. You started with the invention. Okay, then you make it commercialized and it becomes an innovation. Then we come to know what is a startup. Okay, you are making your product marketable. You are hiring people from different domains. You have the startup with you. Then we discuss about the business when you are a business owner. something from the customers, someone is purchasing your product or service, then you are gaining something. You have enough profit, you are giving enough amount of product in the market, which by which your business is now sustainable. Then we have ID and small scale businesses. Okay, now few terms are related to management, because you have the startup, make the innovation startup, and now you have to manage the things as well, because when you have started something, you are become the entrepreneur. So it doesn't mean that manage the things as well. That's why you have studied the MBA, BBA, so many degrees are there. In that, you studied all about the business, how to make the business, how to manage the things as well. Okay, as in every aspect of life, if we work in the universities, we have to manage a lot of things. Many designations are there, many type of works are there, so we have to manage everything. If you are looking an example of industry, let's say in automotive industry, you have to manage them all. So a business always be successful if you manage it in a proper way. Okay, so management is always required. So here few terms are written. Entrepreneurship is cool, innovative, and exciting. Okay, because whenever you invented something, okay, you have your new startup, so it looks very cool. It looks very good that yes, I have some idea with me. Okay, it looks dull, serious, and bland. Why? Because you have to deal with a lot of people. You have to study about the market. You have to study how to get the profit. So many things are there, okay, which needs time. But when you become comfortable in management, then success is all yours. Okay, because when you are able to manage something, when you are able to coordinate something, so then success is all yours. Okay, so that's about something management. Why it is special? We have traditional business which were I think 20-30 years before, but nowadays it's all about the modern businesses. In modern business, the thinking is completely different as compared to traditional businesses. Okay, now modern businesses are completely different. Now in modern business, we have the concept of minimum viable product. So uh, it means whenever you invented something, so for that first we make a startup on which you add the maximum features on which you want to start your industry, you want to start your business. Okay, first you have to make the prototype. So with that prototype, you can get the feedback of the customers. For example, if you want to work in the field of medicine, you invented something, so you have to make a prototype of that, and to define set of target customers you will give as a sample, and then they will give the feedback to you. So based on their feedback, you can make the changes in your product before launching the final product. So it is called the minimum viable product. It is very, very important in the businesses. Okay, so without actually launching the product in the market for the whole country, whole world, you need to give the genuine feedback by checking your product, and then if some modification is required, some updation is required, so you can easily update that because it is not on the mass scale. Okay, when your MVP is successful, then you can make it a marketable product. You can produce in the bulk. Okay, so it's something about the modern business scenario. So different examples are there. Schools of thought. Schools of thought just means are different opinions, you can say, because when we develop something, so different type of people gave their own theories. Okay, so first theory is just do it. Just do it means in a hurry. Okay, whenever we do something in a hurry, which doesn't make us capable, so which will not become a success very early. Okay, if you have invented something and directly you comes in the market that yes, I have invented something, it's new and I will make it marketable, so maybe you will not get the success of it. Second is launch a rocket ship. Rocket ship means, as you know, if you are doing it, we can say it is very complicated. If you are making things very complicated, very lengthy, okay, you are making too much of theories, you are hiring so many of people, so you are making a complicating thing, you are making a like a launch a rocket ship. Okay, then it also becomes very bulky, it becomes very tough. So in that case also, we can say chances of a sustainable business becomes very less. Okay, either just do it or launch a rocket ship, both are not good, are not chances very less. The third theory, or you can say third school of thought, is the drive a car. Drive a car means you have defined the path, means these are the defined customers. Okay, which you want to target for your service or product. It is my business model. On this model I will run my business, and by selling that much of product I will gain that much of revenue. So when vertical integration is not there, the third school of thought is the recommended one, because everything should be defined, you should not be in hurry, or you should not make the things too much complicated, which becomes difficult to implement, difficult to execute. Okay, so these are other simple terms related to entrepreneurship, because here we are discussing the funding schemes. Why you need the funding? Because you have the idea with you have the prototype, you are making a startup, then you want to make a business. Who is an entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur? Again, the same things. Anyone who creates a startup is an entrepreneur. This implies that an entrepreneur should have a appetite of risk taking. Risk taking, you should be able to take the risk, because you make a technology, okay, you make an invention, you know that it is beneficial, but everyone have their own limitations. Okay, if your technology is good, that's fine, but if it is too costly for a common person to purchase, then it will not become a success. If your technology or innovation is such that the common people is not able to buy it, will not become a success. So risk taking is always there, because you are investing something. Okay, it is your idea, definitely. You know what is this technology, but we should also know that what are the customers. Okay, are they very comfortable about this type of technology if you are making that innovation? So that risk is always there. So entrepreneur or a business owner should have that, yes, risk is there, maybe I will become the failure as well. Okay, so different examples are there, and one theory is there, the entrepreneur does need to invent. Okay, it's a very good example, because many people told that yes, I am not good in engineering, I am not good in medicines, then it doesn't mean that you can't become an entrepreneur. Okay, so here the examples are there. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, everyone know him. So Steve Jobs, what he did, he commercialized the mouse. He doesn't invent that. Okay, it was not invented by him, it was not manufactured by Xerox PARC, but commercialized by the Steve Jobs. So that is why with his the particular brand Apple. Okay, so that is why that become popular. So he make the business based on that device. Larry Page and Sergey Brin use the AdWords. okay, which was not invented by them. So you can start the business if you are taking the business model or innovation of someone else, because now you are taking the risk, you are investing your money, so you can become entrepreneur in that way as well. Okay, so entrepreneur does not need to invent. Okay, and it is the truth that if you are not comfortable in some technology, after that also you can become entrepreneur. Okay, these are 10 successful startup which are led by IIT graduates. Okay, so IIT doesn't mean anything. Uh, no, it means everything. My I want to say that everyone has plus points, negative points are there. Okay, IITs in India, it is a reputation that they are on the top level. Okay, all intelligent students used to go there, but it's not like that. If you are in the government institute, if you are in the government funded college, if you are in other institutes, so you can also make the innovation. Okay, nowadays good you can say companies have the CEOs which are not from IITs, which are not from IIMs. Okay, so everyone have the opportunity. The main thing is that you should focus on your studies, and always you should try to make something with your own. Okay, try to make some innovation, and if you have any idea, try to make a copyright of it. Based on that you can develop your skill. Okay, always try to develop the skill instead of reading the theories and clearing the exams. Everyone should work for the skill, because skill is marketable. With the help of skill you can come to the market, you can get the jobs, and you can have your own business as well. Okay, so these are the you can say Indian brands are there: Ola, Flipkart, Quicker, Zomato, Snapdeal. Okay, these are examples or startups which are made by students. Okay, so Newton School, it is a type of training platform. They are giving the trainings, and they are make you capable to get the jobs in the multinational companies. They have policy to refund your money if you are not hired by a good company. Skill Link, Karam School, Bridge Labs, and Unacademy. These all five are the education platforms. In some way, actually they are not giving the degrees, but they are giving some type of learning by which you they are make they are teaching you on the school studies and the actual thing which are required by the industries. Okay, so that is why I told you always the skill is required. Okay, if someone is there with simple graduation and he is very good in programming, so easily he or she can get the job in the software company, software development. Okay, so it all depends on your skill. Try to develop the skill. Okay, so it all about the how to what is the concept of a startup, what is innovation, invention, business, different business models, what is ID. Okay, and so in the next half an hour, now we try to focus on the what are the two funding schemes which we are going to discuss today. So meanwhile, if any student want to ask something, or the things are very simple. I didn't use any complicated theory. These all are very simple things, and in very simple terms I will explain. Okay, so now come to the so now if you are using the simple PowerPoint, so very you can say innovative or attractive presentations we can make. This complete presentation I made using the simple PPT. available in every slide. There is a different design. Before 2 3 years, these were very difficult. We have to download from internet, so and so. But now, in the Microsoft directly, you get the feature to use different type of design for every slide. Okay, so these type of things were not possible because I am also working as professor. I spent 17 years in teaching, so I did my graduation in 2005. Now it's around 19 years, so it's a long time back. So now many things are available, so use the technology. Okay, we teachers also learn day by day. Okay, that's why we can teach you well. If we didn't do the learning by our end, so it's very difficult for us to sustain. Okay, that's we did the sustainable business. So everything is businessable means we should be capable, so that people can hire us or so and so. Okay, so for these two terms, okay, in very simple terms, what I understand is that angel investment, it is an investment in which you have one angel. Okay, one angel means you have one person who will invest in you. Invest in you means if you have any idea, if you have the innovation with you, you invented something and you want to make it commercialized, you make any prototype, you want to make a startup. Okay, you have the initial startup with you. Then in angel investment, okay, one person will invest in you, in your product. Okay, so that person have a good net worth. He or she have the good network with him. He have the lot of funds, so that person will try to invest in your startup. Okay, in that type of investment, only one person is there, so he or she will be capable of doing the business, because he will first learn about your startup, and then that person will invest in your startup. While in the case of venture capital, okay, the actually you can say these people or these firms doesn't have the fund with them, but they take from the third party. Okay, let's suppose you have a startup with you. Okay, and someone is giving the amount of fund to you, and he or she is taken from someone else. Okay, so the third party amount is there in the venture capital, while in the angel investment, the one person will give the fund to you. Okay, that is the main big difference between these two. And definitely, as in angel investment, because one person is investing in you, so the amount of fund is less. Okay, but in venture capital, as it is a collaboration, you can say a lot of people are there, so amount of funding is more. In angel investment, it's around the $1 million, you can say, while in the venture capital it is around 100 million or maybe more than that. So if you need a less amount of fund, up to $1 million, so you can go for the angel investment. If you need more fund, if your business is already 5 years old, 6 year olds, you are getting good amount of revenue, then you can go for the VC to expand to you can say worldwide or something like that. So to discuss about the detail, what is angel investors? Sometimes individually, okay, but often in groups, can supply a young company with sums ranging from tens of thousands to $1 million or more. Okay, so roughly, just to make in mind, if you need 1 million of dollars, so you go to the angel investors. Who are angel investors? Angels are high net worth individuals. So here you will see the term individuals. Okay, because it is someone's interest who make equity investment in startup and early stage companies. Okay, and another term is the early stage companies. So if your business in the early stage, that's why you need the less amount of fund. Okay, but when your business grows, you are 5 year 10 years old, you need more fund to grow globally, then definitely you need more fund, then you have to go to the VC. Okay, it is one term. Angels fill a gap in the ecosystem of support. They step in at the critical early stages when companies are taking shape or beginning to grow. So, when you are growing yourself, when you are growing for your company, so we are looking for the angel investors. Okay, so you can say the use of AI. Okay, so for this particular design I didn't select. So whenever actually I put the text in the blank slide. Okay, whenever it may be it is detected by AI that I'm using the beginning to grow or something like that, then so it gives a very good, you can say picturization is very good. Okay, visualization is very good, very these things looks very attractive, you can understand it well, or things become very like to know. Okay, so now angel investors provide more than money, because now someone is invested in you. Okay, so because let's suppose your college or your teacher is giving you 1 lakh rupees to make a good project. Okay, in engineering side, projects are costly as well, because you have to purchase lot of electronic devices, you have to purchase microcontrollers. Okay, you have to code the devices, so coders are required. You have to use the peripheral devices, because many actuators sensors are required, which are costly. Okay, if someone is giving money to you, so he will not give in that way, yes, take my $1 million, and okay, after 6 months I will meet you. Okay, it is not like that. So that person also have the personal interest in your idea. Okay, so then definitely mentoring and advice. Okay, mentoring means he will give you his or her personal skills. Okay, mentorship will be there. Experience, definitely that person also a businessman, that person be good in that technology, only then he or she will understand your technology, only then he or she will understand your service, whatever service you are you want to make marketable. Okay, so that person's experience will added in you. Business experience, special expertise that equips them to mentor a new company or to serve on its board. Okay, so that person will come in the main, you can say, board meeting. Okay, whenever you start a business, you have directors there. So that investor will also become a director, and he will give his or her experience, his all knowledge, because he invested his money in your idea, in your startup. So definitely he will become a part of your business. So just it's a survey that 77.9%, or you can say around 75% male investors are there, while around 30% is covered by the women. Now year by year, decade by decade, this number is increasing, and very soon we will find it is 50 by 50 of male and female entrepreneurs in the world. Okay, it is another uh, quotation which is given by Loretta McCarthy, which is the managing partner, Golden Seeds. Okay, women often create businesses that are born of their own life experiences. Other women may be particularly likely to recognize and calibrate as large opportunities. Okay, so it is this statement is given by her, and it's very true that when women start something, so it all depends on their life experiences, because they have their own experiences about something. Based on that, they develop something, and it become a successful product or successful business. Okay, always whenever something is there with own interest, then definitely on some day it become a success. So uh, from where we have started, okay, what are angel investors and the venture uh, capitalists? Source of fund: high net worth individuals. So individual is there, or maybe more, but these are limited to somewhat as compared to venture capital. And here main difference is invest third party funds. Okay, they invested the third party fund. Okay, and returns are there more than 20%. It's a number, but obviously if someone invested in you, definitely they need the return. That's why they have invested their worthy money with you. Stage: invest in early stage, because in early stage you need less amount of fund. Okay, but when your business is some years old, maybe 5 years, 10 years, you are earning something well, but you want to grow it to different states or different countries, then you need more fund to make it a global brand. Okay, typical check size, again it's a number only. Okay, but nowadays angel investors are also investing around 100 million, while in the venture capitalist it's not 5 million, it's around more than 100 millions. So which type of investment you need, it all depends on your vision. Okay, as we discussed in the beginning, whenever you have any business, so you should make the mission and vision. Okay, if your vision is you want to make a small business, okay, if your team's goal is small, then you can go to a angel investor, or you can say that I don't want to grow it up to that level. If total addressable market is 1 billion, less than 1 billion, or it is greater than 1 billion, okay, if scalability is low, terms are all depends on your vision of your company. If you have started a business and you want to uh, make it a global brand, okay, definitely after a time you have to go to the VC. But if you want to make a small business, okay, then you can look for a different type of funding. So all type of fundings depends on your vision. Okay, because you have the idea with you, you want to make it a marketable. It all depends on you, up to which level you want to grow. Okay, so based on that, you have to decide which investment you need, because the person or the company who will invest in you, they definitely need the return. Okay, now it is another term. So again, you can see this rise is there. Why? Because it all depends on the investment. In VC, investment is more, so definitely valuation will be high, while in the case of angel investment, the investment is less. So we can say it is a seed fund. It is for the new companies who are just in the market. They have the good idea, but they want to start up to a certain level. Then in their new beginning, we need the angel investments. But when we are already making a good business, but you want to make it a good brand, okay, you are investing in the same idea which is already on a good side, so you can go to the VC. Again, these are a few terms related to how you can decide. Is there a great management team? Is the market opportunities big? What positive early traction has the company achieved? What you already achieved? Okay, if you are making your company profitable from last 10 years, then definitely you can go for the VC. If your company is started 3 years back, okay, you are gaining good, that's fine. Then you can go to the angel investors. Why is the company's product great? Does the company have a differentiated technology? Okay, so these are different factors. Based on that we can decide so which type of funding you can approach. Okay, because again, if someone invest in you, they need the return. Okay, if you are not able to give the return, so they will take their money back. Okay, then you will be in a big loss. So always, first we have to make our own business plan. We should have a good business model. Only based on that you can approach for a investor. Okay, so as in general terms, if you go to the bank, definitely they will charge from you. Okay, everything they will charge from you, and they will take their own profit as well. If you are capable to earn well after completing your degree nowadays, if you take admission in IIT, in IIM, or if you are doing the MBBS, these are very costly. Whenever you have the admission letter with you, at the same time government banks will give you loan on maybe on 0%. Why? Because they know if you are studying in the topmost institute, definitely you will get the very good placement. Definitely very early you will pay back them with interest. Okay, so in the same way, if your idea is good, if your company is good, if your business model is good, anyone can invest in you. And if someone is investing in you, they can put their own experience as well, so you will grow with them as well. Okay. Now again, these things, initially we discussed about the angel investors. So what does it make sense to partner with a venture capital firm? Okay, when you are looking for more significant investments, and when you are looking to network like no tomorrow, means you don't want to see back, and you want to grow every year. Okay, so you should go to the VC because they will give you more money, more companies will add with you. Okay, when does it make sense to find angel investors? Okay, when you are still building a business case, means you are in the early stage. When you are looking for more control over strategy, means you are working on your business model. Okay, so these all terms are related to a new business. So what does a typical venture capital investment look like? So for seed stage business, means which is on the beginning level, they can give you 1.2 million, and then 4.5 million and 9.9 million. So it all depends on the life cycle of your business. Okay, how old is your business? But how? So we have complete set of rules that I shared with you. Based on these you can decide, okay, up to which level you can go, and then who is investing in you, either angel or VC. So they will first study about your business. Okay, when they find it is worthy, only then they will invest. Okay, what does a typical angel investment look like? So around 1 million that we discussed, it's just a number. Angel investors mostly focus on early stage businesses. Again, these all are same terms. Okay, so then repayment terms, because you have to repay as well. If you are taking something $1 million from someone, so definitely you have to repay them as well. So these terms related to that thing. An average return of 57%, because if your business is successful and you are making marketable to a huge number of customers. If initially you have 1 million customers, and after a year you have 1,000 million customers, so definitely your profit will become that number of times. Okay, so it just reflect an average return of 57% means you are uh, multiplying your profit as well. Okay, that's why you are able to give the return as well. Okay, so the repayment is there. And in angel investors it is around 20 to 40%, because the investment was somewhat less as compared to VC. So these are the early stage angel investors which are from India. Okay, I have taken this from this particular website. So it is data taken from there. Okay, these are a few examples which are angel investors or VC investors. So first is the India Quotient. It was this company, this particular project was started in 2012 by Anand Lunia and Madhukar Sinha. Okay, it is a VC, and their notable investments which proves good in the market are the Super Chat, Share Chat, Sugar Cosmetics. Okay, Sugar Cosmetics, you must know, uh, it is a cosmetic company. Okay, which is started in India. Lending card, I am jobs. So these are investments made by India Quotient, and their amount of funding is 80 to 100 million dollars. Okay. Another example I have taken from that same web platform is Your Nest. It is the VC. Okay, and their notable investments are these: Locus, MyGate, SmartQ, Unifor. Okay, and their main investors are Sunil K. Goyal, Dr. Vivek Mansingh, and Girish Shivani. And their investment is around 140 million. Okay, it was started in 2011. So many VCs and angel investors are there, are present in market. Okay, because they are also making the business. Because as in between we discussed that it is not compulsory that all entrepreneurs are the innovators. Okay, similarly, all businesses are not started by innovation. You can invest in someone else as well. Okay, so these VCs are angel investors, they are investing in someone. After gaining, after making them a big business, big brand, they are taking their revenue and they invest to someone else. So it is another business model. Okay, so it is a small comparison of four VCs that are from India: India Quotient, Your Nest, 314 Capital, B Next. So these were started from 2011 to 16, and these are their good, you can say, investments: ShareChat, Unifor, Better Place, Open. Okay, and their investments is 60 million, 45 million, 100 million, 110 million, and these are the people who started that business. Okay, so these are few the early stage VC funds: SL India, Matrix, Bloom. So these all are the private. Okay, because if you are discussing about that much of funding, 100 million or more than that. So government fundings are not possible up to that much extent. Okay, so you have to go to the private collaborations, so they can only support you because they have their own experiences. Okay, when they invest in you, they will take your business as their own. They will become also the board of directors, and they will run it as their own business. Okay, so Flipkart and Swiggy, these are sponsored by the SL India, and their funding is around 550 million. It is run by Subrata Mitra. Okay, another Ola, which is sponsored by Matrix, 300 million. Unacademy, very popular educational brand. Okay, it is sponsored by Bloom Ventures. So it's all the business. Okay, if you have any good idea, definitely you will get many hands who will help you. Okay, first you have to develop yourself, make yourself skillable. If you have a good skill with you, if you have good command on a technology, if you have good command on a concept, then definitely you will be successful in life. And investment is only a number. If you have any good idea, anyone can invest in you because they will get the good return from you as well. Okay, so
सर एक्सक्यूज मी अभी मैं
it's
ओला
all
से एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर रहा
from
था
my
मेरे
side.
प्रोफाइल
So today we discuss about in broad three terms. First is the what is entrepreneurship. So for that you should have the idea with you. You should be able to make your invention marketable. Then it become the innovation. Then different in very specific business enterprises, and then we go to the two basic broad categories of investments: angel investment and VC. Okay, so up to which level you can go to the angel, and up to which amount you can go to the VC, and then which parameters are there based on you can get the amount, and what are the examples or the present ventures which are present in the market. Okay, who are sponsoring the different ideas and they are making them profitable. Yeah, Rupa ma'am, so that is from my side. If students have any query.
Thank you so much, sir. Dear participants, if you have any query, any questions, please ask. The session is open. Anyone, any faculty member, research scholar, or student. Sir, I think there is no question because the topic is very new for everyone also. So, sir, thank you so much, Dr. Anuj Kumar, sir, for your invaluable insights and expertise. Your guidance has provided us with a clearer understanding of navigating the funding landscape. Sir, you very nicely described the concept of entrepreneurship, and various school thoughts of management, the difference between angel investment and venture capital with the help of various example in Indian context. So I think the session is very clear, and you have presented in very simple language so that everyone can understand. Very hopefully everyone understood very well. So with this, I want to express my sincere gratitude and acknowledgement to Dr. Anuj Kumar, sir. Sir, we deeply appreciate your time and effort in empowering our community on this topic. In the same way, I also want to express my sincere gratitude to all the participants, research scholars, students, faculty members, those who directly or indirectly given their support and cooperation. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your valuable. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Rupa ma'am. Thank you for giving me opportunity because I am in Canada, so I am not in touch with anyone. So thank you for giving me chance. And yeah, here in Canada, if you have time, so here their teaching methodology is very different as we compare with the Indian education system. In India, we very much, you can say, uh, worried about the theories or bookish knowledge. But here, if you believe in masters, we have outdoor activities. They make us in the grounds, and there they used to teach with the help of live examples, even in the masters, not in the schools. In the schools, up to 10th level, everything is like a game. Here students are not studying the bulky books. Everything they have to do in the playgrounds. Like here in masters as well, in every subject, at least once they have the outdoor activities. So that things I think somewhat required in our system as well. We should make education like a fun activity, so more students will learn and they
Sir,
will
I
show
think
their
our
more
Indian
interest.
government is following that path by implementing the new education policy in a little bit manner. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes,
It
sir.
will
Thank
take
you so
time,
much,
but
sir.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for giving me chance.